Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Well Dressed Tactical coming with you with another video. As you can see, there's no firearm in the background because this video is not about firearm. This video is a cancer awareness for men. I was diagnosed with prostate cancer June the 1st, 2024. And whenever you get news like that, it sort of puts you in a state of mind where, you need some time for yourself. You need to think about this. Let me tell you something, guys. This is very, very serious. It was very difficult for me to make this video, but I have to do it because what I went through with this prostate cancer thing, honestly, I don't want anyone to go through what I went through. So a few guys a few friends on YouTube reached out to me and said, "Well Dressed, man, we hear what happened to you." And, they reached out to me and they were there for me. So I decided to say, listen, I have to make this video. Telling you, it's a touching video, honestly, but I have to do it. Anyway, my blood test sort of showed my PSA. At that time, it was a level of 6.11. And with a couple of months, guys, it went up to 6.19. And June the 20th, 2024, it was 7.14. So that was definitely a red flag. So my primary doctor says, no, this is not normal for me to have a PSA that high. For those who don't know what PSA is, it's a test that they can do by blood to determine, I guess, the prostate, whatever, right, just to determine exactly how the prostate is doing. So the lower the number, it's much better. The higher the number, it's dangerous. Anyway, my primary doctor recommended me to see a urologist. So I went to the urologist and he said, well, you did a digital test, you know what I mean, right? He put the finger in the exit and then said, well, your prostate is swollen, but there's no way my numbers should be that high. So he said, what are we going to do? We're going to do an MRI with contrast. I know most of you know about MRI, but there are people who probably don't know, especially when it comes to MRI with contrast. What they basically do, they put a tube in your vein and they insert some liquid. So whenever they see the picture, it's more like in color. So I did that MRI with contrast and definitely showed up with cancer on the prostate. And let me tell you, it's not a good thing to know you have, because when you hear about cancer, man, it's like, wow, is this going to be hit? So I'm not saying that it put me in a depression state. It's just that I decided to take some time off. So I didn't do anything about it. But, well, a matter of fact, I did something. I wanted to get a second opinion. So I contacted the biggest cancer center in Florida. It's called Moffitt Cancer Center. It's in Tampa. And I did make an appointment and I go there and they confirm it. So they said to me, I have options. I have 3 options, they told me. First option, I could wait and test, which I wasn't going to do. Because waiting and testing costs money because they have to do a biopsy every time. So that wasn't my option I'm going to do. The second option is robotic surgery. Now, what robotic surgery is, they will go inside your gut and remove your prostate. That was the second one. Then the third one is radiation. Anyway, so I talked to my urologist and I explained to him what's going on. He said, well, what he could do, he could send me to see the robotic surgeon and the radiation doctor. And once I finish talking to both of them, I can make a decision what I want to do. So I did that. So I went to the robotic surgery. He's telling me, well, the best thing to do is to remove your prostate. And then at that point, you're going to still need to do radiation. So I listened to what he has to say. Then I went to the radiation doctor. He said, well, you know what? The cancer I have is a very early stage cancer, so he would recommend radiation. And he would recommend 5 sessions of radiation. Now guys, these are all new stuff to me. I never heard of all these terminology, you know, robotic surgery, and I heard about radiation, but I didn't know what it was about. Anyway, I still decided to wait and get my mind together. Because let me tell you something, guys. Whenever you diagnosed with cancer, there's nothing else on your mind but survival. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter what you own. The only thing on your mind is to survive this thing. Anyway, my urologist called me and said, well, Dress, you need to make up your mind, man. Don't wait on this thing, man. You got to do something. So what you want to do? So I said, you know what? I think I'm going to do the radiation. He said, good. He said, come into the office. So I went to his office, and he told me everything about it. Now, whenever you have prostate cancer, there are certain things that have to insert inside you. Okay? In my case, they have a thing called a marker seed. The marker seed is about the size of a rice grain. In my case, I needed 2, and it's gold in color. So when I investigate more about that, they say the radiation machine needs to target where the cancer is at. Now it all depends on how bad the cancer is on the prostate. Some people require more marker seed, but in my case, I only require 2. And they said to me that they also going to insert an item inside me called a space AR or space R. Now, maybe you don't know exactly how the prostate is in your body, but I'm going to explain for the people who don't know. Okay, in a normal body, right, your rectum is resting on your prostate. So in order for radiation not to penetrate your prostate and hit your rectum, they insert that device in between your prostate and your rectum, because the rectum is flexible. So when they insert that thing, they inflate it with some type of liquid. So it forms like a balloon. So what it does, it removes the rectum from the prostate so that radiation will not penetrate the prostate and hit the rectum. So they explained everything to me, and I decided to do that. So I went, I did the surgery, they installed the 2 marker seed, and they installed the space AR. Now after I do that, I gotta go to the radiation doctor because they have to fit you into the radiation machine. Now, for those who don't know, it's more like it's a bed. You lie on your back and you have this machine that rotates over and under the bed. So they have to do a fitment for you. In my case, the fitment was from my thigh to my foot bottom. You don't need to remove your shoe. You can't keep your shoe, but that keeps you steady, okay, before you do the radiation. So after they do the fitment, they're going to give you the appointment for the radiation. Now, in my case, I need 5 sessions, as I explained. But the way they do it is not every day. It's like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So you got it, right? 5 sessions. Anyway, so I went to my first radiation. It was like 15 minutes in the machine. No pain. You know, you could do whatever you want to do after that. So at the 3rd radiation, I began to feel some pain. So at that point, they told me I have to see a doctor. So the doctor was on the same compound. So I went to see the doctor and I told her, listen, my bowel movements is messed up and my urination is messed up. She said, okay, what we're going to do, we're going to give you some medicine. So she gave me some steroid and some capsule called tamsulosin. The tamsulosin is more like a muscle relaxer, so you can urinate easier. And I guess the steroid is for the bowel movements. Anyway, I did my last radiation May 27th, did the 5th radiation, went home. And guys, let me tell you this, man, I started to feel some pain. I've never felt anything like this in my entire life, guys. This is the worst pain I ever feel. I thought toothache was the hottest pain. But no. That's not true. This pain I was feeling was the worst pain. But guess what? I didn't know what was causing the pain as yet. Anyway, contact the urologist and say, oh, come back in. So I went back to his office and said, well, you think you know what's wrong? I said, what happened? He said, think the radiation hit the rectum. I said, but how is that possible? You guys already put the spacer inside me to avoid this from happening. He said, well, sometimes it happens. What we're going to do, we're going to give you some medication. Now, the medication that they recommend to me is called suppository. For those who don't know, suppository are it's about the size of a 5.7 or a 22 caliber bullet. It's about the same size. I think there are 12 in a pack. Now, the way that works, right? You're going to take maybe 2 twice a day, maybe 1 in the morning, 1 evening. So what you have to do with that, you have to lie on your side and insert one in your exit. And you have to stay still for about 10 minutes. And then your temperature, your body temperature causes that suppository to melt. And this liquid is supposed to go to the burn and take care of that. Guys, didn't work. I take 2 packs of those things and the pain gets worse. I went back, I said, look man, this thing is not working. Need to get something else. So they recommend another type of liquid, which same insertion, in the exit area. And guys, nothing could get rid of this pain. And let me tell you, man, I'm not gonna lie. I cry, man. Yes, I cry. I shed tears. And at that moment, I decided to talk to God. Yes, honestly, I decided to talk to God. I said, Father, if you can't take this pain away, please take my breath away. I can't take it anymore. You said that you're not going to give us more than what we can bear, but this is unbearable. Please, I'm begging you, take the breath away from me. That is how serious this pain is, guy. I'm not lying to you. Well dressed. I'm not lying. I'm just telling you this thing because the reason why I'm doing this video, I don't want anyone to go through what I went through, guys. No, I don't. So I'm doing this video because I want you guys to be safe, man. Yes. So I recommend, man, guys, please, 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 please. If you haven't done so, get a checkup, man. Get a blood test, man. And if you reach the age for a colonoscopy, please, please, please do it. And don't worry about the finger going the exit. That can save your life. I'm telling you guys, I can't stress it any longer. I don't want you to go through this pain. Guys, right now, the pain reduced, but it still hurts. I'm sitting, trying to be comfortable, but the pain is still there. So, as I said, guys, I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to put this video out there so maybe I can help somebody who's going through something like this. And if you do going through anything like this, please, guys, leave it in the comments because I'm here for you. Any question you want to ask, don't be afraid. I'm here for you. Remember, we are family and I don't hide anything from family. Yes, I consider us as family, guys. So I just want you guys, man, take my advice, man, if you haven't done so as yet. And ladies, if you're watching this video and you have a husband or a boyfriend who don't want to go to the doctor, please share this video. Share this video because I'm telling you, I went through hell and back. Yes, I'm not out yet, guys. I'm still feeling pain. I'm just trying to have a composure, but I'm still feeling pain. It's not gone yet, because I used to take some heavy drugs, steroid, oxycodone. And guys, when you take those type of medication, you got to get out of your system. And the only way to do that is to take laxative. And guys, I was taking laxative, but I wasn't consuming enough liquid. And I remember one morning about 1 a.m. in the morning, guys, I wanted to use the bathroom. And when I got up, I was on the ground. I passed out on the ground, guys. And when I wake up, I check my blood pressure. My blood pressure was critically low. I have to head to the hospital, guys. One of my kidneys was damaged. That's how serious this thing is, guys. I'm telling you, please, don't go through what I went through. Maybe that's why when I talked to God to take my breath away, He didn't do it. He wanted to keep me alive so I can make this video. Yes, guys. So I spent 4 days in the hospital and they restored my kidney function. So I'm back. So guys, as I say, this is just a video I had was to do, guys. And it took me a while to make up my mind to do it, but I'm glad I was able to do it. And I don't want to make it too long, guys. So once again, Well Dressed is back. I'm still on top of the earth, but I'm not out of the woods yet. I still have some other blood tests to do, some PSA to do, because the PSA number has to go down. So I'm only hoping that I don't need to do any more radiation, because radiation, guys, this is what it did to me. Yes, it's no guarantee that you won't get burned. So once again, my friend, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. And I hope you please share this video. Like it, man. Like this video. Okay? And as I said, guys, if you haven't done so, please, 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 please see a urologist or see a primary doctor so you can get a blood test done. Anyway, guys, I appreciate it if you spend the time with me and watch this video. So once again, guys, take care. Have a wonderful night. This is Well Dressed Tactical. I'm out. See you next time. Bye-bye.